First pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A two-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to fielder for out number 2.
Now batting,
Blake Swihart is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off for the Rangers,
Delino DeShields stands in as he looks at a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rougned Odor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
The right fielder, number 9.
Jose Bautista will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Harper. Gone! Over the monster for a home run.
Now batting, third baseman.
A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. So Keone Kela will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Machado on his way to second. Around second, looking for the cycle. The relay throw, the tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
Back goes Bautista. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider. Here's Bryce Harper now. Now this one's crushed. Left field line, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The center fielder, number 22,
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Harper around third with a full head of steam. And the runner from second is in to score, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. David Price will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 3 runs already home here. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Brian Woodward will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Well, you've got a big lead out there, so this probably won't be a huge error in the long run, but you've got to be able to finish this game out strong. I mean, here he probably just lets his focus wander for a second, and next thing you know, he's throwing the ball away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he botches it. Hit to short. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox on top, 46-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sam Freeman will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Number 71, Sam Freeman.
Now to the plate, Blake Swihart. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, when you throw a pitch like that down in the zone and the guy still takes you deep, you just got to tip your cap to him. I mean, all he really did is just drop the bat head right through the hitting zone and crush that pitch.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
First baseman,
Travis Shaw stands in. He was hosed at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, but not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and I don't know how you top this performance as he already has hit for the cycle. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here. Swing and a liner. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Logan Forsythe stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And I think he proved to us his last at-bat that he can turn around anybody's fastball. So maybe you go off speed or try to get it down in the zone.
Now the 0-1. Oh, and this ball is launched out to left field. The only question is the height, but he's got plenty of that, too. It's long gone, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his fifth in this game as the blowout continues.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Andrews is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
That's a disappointing final at-bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Here's the pitch. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Takes this the other way to right. Bautista is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox lead it 51-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Center fielder number 3.
Delino DeShields will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Rougned Odor will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Jose Bautista comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
So that'll just